What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Brad with the Carnivore Experiment. Just headed into work again this morning. Just wanted to take a quick minute to reach out and talk to you about some of the results that I had on my meal last night. So my dinner yesterday evening was 2 ribeyes. I forget how big they were off the top of my head. I think they were 14 or 16 ounce, but I had 2 ribeyes, mid-rare. I had 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold Irish butter, and I had about a half a teaspoon of Redmond's real salt. Nothing else. No soda, no diet soda, no energy drink, no nothing. Just water, steak, butter, and salt. And if you guys follow me on Facebook, especially, or on X, the Carnivore Experiment on Facebook, or on X, Carnivore EXPT, which is, Carnivore Experiment. Either way, Carnivore Experiment on Facebook, Carnivore Experiment on X, and I'm also on Instagram. I share a lot of information on the World Carnivore Tribe. There's really just a ton of good information, good people there. A lot of bad information too, obviously. Don't believe anything you see on the internet. I am not a doctor. So this is an N of 1 experiment, just trying to keep up and follow the way of life. Documented as is, where is, no BS, not my style. So the insulin response I had, or excuse me, the blood sugar response I had yesterday really kind of surprised me. I had a pretty big spike right off the jump, which I thought was maybe gluconeogenesis, but it seemed to be happening too quick. I know there's a blood sugar response anytime you eat anything, really, to some degree there has to be. But what happened was pretty, more dramatic or quicker than what I was expecting. Now, that may be something to do with the fact that I've only been carnivore for 5 days. I'm not truly fat adapted. I've gone through periods of that with like ketosis. I suspect that influx will change, but then one thing that did surprise me was about 3 hours later, you see on the Dexcom G7, I'll try to put some of those here after the show, or I'll put the comments and the pictures down below. Again, I'm not good with editing. These are going to be pretty informal videos, but I'm going to try to get better with them as time progresses. You guys let me know what you want to see. So, in the comments down below, I'll put some screenshots of the images that I share on my Facebook page, the Carnivore Experiment, or again on X, Twitter. But what happened was about 3 hours later, I'd got another blood sugar response. Now that would be what I would contribute to gluconeogenesis, is after the protein breaks down. Steak is not a fast, rapidly digesting thing, at least I assume. So what I believe happened was about 3 hours later, once it broke down, then I got some more another blood sugar response, a second burst from gluconeogenesis, I believe. So I'm reaching out to some people, on the social media, some of the doctors, some of the more experienced carnivores, and seeing what their thoughts are. I would love to see your guys' thoughts. Put them in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. But it was pretty cool. Now today, I'm going to continue to monitor that. Today I have I've been fasting. Only thing I've had so far this morning is water. And again, now I just opened up a Celsius. If you guys follow me, you remember a couple days ago, I had a Celsius and I attributed it to a possible blood sugar drop. And then I saw a pattern the next day that did the same kind of thing, so I'm thinking it was not the Celsius, potentially. Now, today, fasting, nothing but water this morning. Here's my Celsius for the morning. I'm addicted to caffeine, still trying to fix that. Giving up alcohol, giving up processed carbs and sugar have been very difficult. So for the first week, maybe 2, I don't even know, there's no real goal. I'm going to continue to pound these things. Not Celsius, pound 1 a day. Not carnivore. The ingredients in here are fairly clean for an energy drink. I would, none of them are good for you. 200 milligrams of caffeine in one hit, probably shouldn't be doing that. But I'm going to wean myself off of caffeine. Probably switch to coffee, and then probably cold turkey nothing. Or maybe just cold turkey nothing. I'm pretty good at cold turkeying things. It's the way that I decide to do things. Type A, analytical. We talked about this. So, for today's kind of morning experiment, I'm going to have a Celsius. I've documented it on my Levels app. I've documented when I've taken it, when I'm drinking it, when I've drunk it, and I'm going to monitor the results across the 2-hour span that Levels provides. So I'll share that stuff in my comments. I'll share that stuff on my X. and Facebook pages, and we'll go from there. So for today, guys, have you guys ever seen blood sugar responses like that? Anybody see their blood rise pretty rapidly after eating 0 carbs, 0 sugar? We're going to continue to monitor it. So that's exactly why I started this page. That's exactly what I'm doing. I can do this stuff quietly. I can do it by myself. I can be just as proud, but I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to share my experience and document them along the way, starting from a 39-year-old, 285 pound, almost 290 pound, out of shape, standard American diet, just as unhealthy as I have been in the last 5-10 years. So the starting point is pretty bad for me. Lots of people start in worse off situations, lots of people start in better off situations, but we're going to document everything that happens along the way. I do have one question for my viewers and one question for you. Would you like me to try and integrate more of the images? In my mind, there can be a better way to do the videos that I'm doing here. I know these are short form, and I know I said I'm not good at editing, but what do you want to see? What do you guys think would be entertaining or not even entertaining, but informative, to give the best insight, to viewers. So again, guys, it's Brad, the Carnivore Experiment. We are on July 18th right now, first week. Carnivore almost complete. And I'll continue to update you guys. Look forward to today's Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Look for my update on body physique videos. I'm already down about 5 pounds on my way in this morning, which is fantastic. All water weight, but fantastic nonetheless. I'm already feeling great. I could tell I have better, my stomach is a little flatter. My inflammation is down. My energy is up. And my brain fog is already kind of starting to get better. I know that might be a little placebo. It might be just me being looking for a result. I don't know, but I keep it real. So, all right, guys, see you next time. Let me know what you want to see. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. Peace.